And, you know, a lot of people are messaging me saying that they enjoy my commentary at this time, and I'm trying to do my best here. A lot of guests are sending me things in constantly, and I love them. You got to keep them coming. I'm going to rattle through. A bunch of different things that I've seen recently and been sent by different guests, and not only guests, but just regular viewers of the show. Some real funny stuff. And, you know, this is the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. I'm trying to keep the show rated PG. But, you know, there might be one partial nudity involved in this. But here's the first one. My friend Rosario owns a couple of McDonald's here in the metropolitan area. And one of my viewers sent me this, which was quite clever to bring in business for one McDonald's franchisee somewhere in America where it says limited time only, McThreesome. And the sign has a very double entendre signal to it where it says order 3 ways online. And it depends where you want to put the comma in there, but I found that one to be pretty damn funny. Threesomes now available. Ordering 3 ways online is now available at McDonald's, according to the social media sphere. Out there, at the same time, we got lots of funny stuff coming in from viewers of the show, new viewers. People say, hey, I just came across it, and I was scrolling through. I want to read you something that the president said. And this was what caused all the outrage about the president telling people to inject themselves with disinfectants. And the president said, I heard what you said about disinfectants. This is a quote. I heard what you said about disinfectants. I'm very interested if we could do a cleaning like that inside the body. I'm sure you'll do that with medical doctors. But the thing about the light and how it kills, very interesting. That's what he said. Those are his words. And some clever viewer found this and sent it to me. That's what the president said. And somehow or another, that photo there depicts what most Democrats on the left-wing media supposedly heard. So kind of funny, if you ask me. I mean, I'm amused by all these things. Some of them have curses in them. Some of them have a little nudity in them. So I can't use those. I have used a couple, but this is a great one, okay? Because everybody's faced this. I saw the other day somebody put their glass in the ice machine and some ice came out and one rattled around and fell on the floor and it said, admit it, you've done this. And you see the guy kick the ice cube under the fridge. We've all done that. But in the middle of a quarantine, this is one of my best. Comes to me from one of my good friends, Johnny Piazza. And I saw it on his page. It says, does anyone else look in the fridge for a snack only to find you have no snack-worthy snacks? So then you lower your snack expectations and eat like a single slice of cheese and a random grape. And I think right after that, we kicked the ice cube under the fridge because it's happened to us all. And then on the bottom, the key hashtags, cold cut doobies and Goya olives. And, you know, for those of you, cold cut doobies, like, you know, take a little piece of provolone and you take a little piece of salami, you put it on top. Maybe you put a little mortadella or gabagol or supersata on top of that. And then you roll it up into like a little, like a long pipe, like a cigar, like a cold cut doobie. So that's my boy Jay to the Pizzo sent in that one on his page. I found that one. It was amazing and quite funny. But yeah, I got all kinds of snacks. And right now, I'm in a period of life where I have all the snacks I like, but I hate all my snacks because I've been looking at my regular snacks for a while, and now I'm like, I don't want double stuffed Oreos. I'm sick of Chips Ahoys and the Entenmann's, you know, frosted crumb donuts. Yeah, they're great. I looked at them enough. I got the Lucky Charms with Frosted Flakes. Love them. But I'm getting sick of my go-to snacks. And if any of you out there have any ideas for like some new go-to snacks, let me know. Because I'm looking for go-to snacks. And I got a nice jug of jelly rings in my fridge right now, chilling, cooling, okay, which is good. And, you know, Mom's sending me in, and others are sending me in screenshots of their watch parties. Chris Carlucci's on there. Carl Giassi was on a little earlier. Thank you, guys. Al Lambert was on. Rita. So many of my friends tuning in every day. People I don't know sending me messages. Amal and Marty are always tuned in. Jennifer Bohr, Cuevas, and so many people. We're getting like over 1,000 views on the shows most of the time now. So keep it going if you can. If you're watching, or if you're watching and you're about to come on, do me a solid and share it, okay? Because last week we were getting up to like, 50 people at a time, 49, 48. I was breaking into the 40s. And the way these Facebook algorithms work, as you get more people on at the same time, that number goes 40, 50, 80, 100, and then they start letting more people see it in their timelines. So right now, for every 1,000 viewers, we're getting to like 2,000 timelines, and that kind of begets itself because people who weren't watching maybe do stop and watch for a few minutes. But I needed to get to more timelines, so the message is clear. Are we talking about the facts of Corona? Yes. Am I talking about the facts of life in the markets and with your portfolio and with your business? Way more. And it's really important that this is like a user-driven show. You know, people send me questions, they text me, they send me photos. I put it in the show. You want to know things? People ask me questions. I ask the guests. There's not a lot of shows, interactive shows, where you get great guests and at the same time, the viewer can be part of the experience. So I'm trying to make that happen. If you could do me a solid and share the stream and ask people to check it out for just a minute or a few seconds, because a lot of people tell me, hey, I was just scrolling through and then all of a sudden I seen you sitting there and I started watching and then I was cracking up. Or then I was like, holy cow, no one says that. So when we get new viewers, we tend to have something charming about them. And it's not me. It's the audience we've built up. It's the community within the chat rooms. It's the different feedback and the way, me and my team try to take all that stuff and translate it into television that's interesting to you. But I'm trying to demonstrate something that's barely been done. It's interactive broadcasting. And when I'm broadcasting and I'm getting some kind of response from you, it means a hell of a lot to me. And if you could help the cause, share the stream. You don't have to do it this second, but if you could, it would be helpful. Put a little thing, hey, tune in for some real news with my friend John. Because I'm friends with probably most of the people that are watching the show every day and beyond. And don't forget, the best interviews of the week, we put them all together at the end of the week, and you could see them on your TV box on Newsmax TV. Check your local listings, check your guide. You'll see when Liquid Lunch is on. It's on at night and over the weekend at different times, early in the morning. So check it out. Seth Grossman is going to join us shortly. Just a quick look outside. You can see it's a really beautiful day. And Seth Grossman is a New Jersey attorney. He's a former Republican candidate for Congress and the founder of LibertyandProsperity.com. Most of South Jersey had very few COVID-19 cases. And it still seems that most of South Jersey is going to be locked up for quite some time. So we'll talk to Seth Grossman about that. Lots of people coming in. Nico saying follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And we're tweeting notable articles also. And you can follow us on all social media. Please do me a solid. Check it out on Liquid Lunch TV. We're really trying to build up our social presence. And, talk to people about what they want to hear, what they want to see. Alicia's on there. Solomon Chemo, my good friend. Roseanne, Mikey Mint Russo. Jimmy Thompson's on there. Joanne Pellegrino, Bob Kramer. Hey, thank you all. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, my friend Alicia is, they call her the addiction angel, but she's also a first responder. Many of her family members are. They're running a beautiful effort here, Go in Your Purse for a Nurse. And if you check it out on social media, you can make a small donation, and they're getting nurses and frontline medical people little things to help them through this time. When they're working overtime, they need extra money. They're giving them gift cards. They're buying them PPE and other stuff like that. So really, really interesting things going on, and I want to thank you for tuning in.